This was me 2 years ago, going to university with my friend. When I think back to those times, I wouldn't say it was bad because it was actually very fun. If you go to university, you go and play sports together. I was going to training, so you can actually have some fun, honestly. But the thing that bothered me the most about university is that it is way too structured. They tell you exactly what you should be interested in. They tell you exactly what you should learn. They tell you exactly which scientist, which psychologist you need to read into. He's right, he's wrong. It's all black and white. A system like that can become very addictive to a lot of our Muslim brothers. Because let's be real, most of us are told what to do our whole life. First, we are born into our parents who literally have full control over us. And then we go to school where we literally get told what to do every single hour of the day for like 8 hours. So the way average Abdul lives his life is he carries this momentum from the first like 18 or 19 years of his life. And then he keeps listening to his family. His family tells him, all right, Abdul, now you have to go to university and you have to study something that's going to make you a lot of money, law, become a doctor or something. From that point on, his whole life is just nothing but being told what to do. He will work his whole life being told what to do from his boss. And honestly, man, a lot of these average Abduls, they have absolutely zero balls, bro. Even when they become the best doctor in their country, they're not going to be able to start their own business. Because starting a business requires you to think for yourself. When you spend your whole life doing what you're told, you're not going to be able to do that. So what that means is your earning capacity is capped. So if you're a doctor, you can make a certain amount of money, you have to pay a certain amount of tax. It's pretty much impossible as a doctor to make like $1 million a year, obviously. Even if you make like 500K, which is probably going to be one of the best doctors in the country, you're still going to get taxed a huge amount, bro. It's going to be like 50% tax. Now, some of you probably think this life is not too bad. You think, well, at least my whole life I will be safe and I'll be making a lot of money. But let me tell you, just think about this, right? Average Abdul, when he finally has a family of his own, his wife and kids, and they look at him, waiting for him to make a decision on things, how do you think he's gonna react? The man never had to decide anything on his own. How is he going to decide what ideology they should follow? Fair enough, he's going to say, oh, I'm a Muslim. But he's not going to be able to enforce that onto them because he can't make decisions. Do you really think his wife and his kids are going to respect a man who can't make decisions? That's literally the core characteristic of being a man. Fair enough, he's got his whole job sorted. He could be really good at so many things. But why does that even matter? See, your brain right now is so corrupted. You think everything is just about working and being a little pussy for the government or the corporation, whatever. You really have to understand that all these jobs and careers, it's nothing but a way for you to feed the rest of your life and support the community. That's all it is. But people these days think that's their only mission in life. Your mission in life is to leave an impact. The easiest way to do this that everybody must do is to enforce the ideologies onto their family. If you rub off your mentality into your wife, she's going to rub it off onto your kids, and your kids are going to live with the same mentality that you had. Just think about this, right? Doesn't that make you feel fulfilled in a weird way? In a way that you've never felt before, where you're like, these people will carry on these experiences you had in life, all the difficulties you've dealt with, and all the wisdom you've gained. You just passed it on to the new generation. Your impact on the world doesn't just end with your kids. Everything you do has to be a reflection of who you are. For a majority of Muslim men, this is not the case. They don't care about being a lawyer. They don't care about being a doctor. For some people here that are in university, they will be sitting there and they want to become a doctor because they are the type of person who wants to heal people. They want to become a lawyer because they are the type of person who wants to, fight for justice. But a majority of people aren't living with this mentality because they're following a textbook. If you truly learn to express yourself, you're not going to be doing things the same way as anybody else. You're going to have your own style in whatever you're doing. Now, I've realized a long time ago who I am. Now, personally, when I left university, I was directionless for a long time. I was basically stuck in a desert. And the only way I really found my purpose was I just had to indulge in the chaos. Just the idea that I don't know what I'm doing in life. Over time, I started doing things that I really felt were the right thing to do. You know, practicing martial arts, getting jobs that were going to build up my character. And when I started seeing some success, that's when I developed something really unusual. It's almost like a compass inside your head. What am I even doing right now? I'm speaking to hundreds of people on YouTube. Hopefully this video will get about over 100 views, I hope. But basically what I'm doing here is not random. I didn't wake up one day and I thought I'm gonna go on YouTube and start talking to Muslims about self-improvement. I had to realize that one of my passions was to express myself honestly and truthfully. Even if the things I said didn't align with the general ideology, I am the type of person who's going to say that anyway. That's what I want to be. I want to be zero fake, 100% authenticity. And I want to be able to motivate people using that. So for a long time, I tried to figure out how I can do that. One thing that I used as an art was martial arts. Martial arts is probably the easiest way to express yourself. It's honesty in purity. If you win because you're a G, not because of anything else. There's no luck involved, like Andrew Tate says. When I started working in sales, I developed my own style. I realized that if I come off as someone who's trustworthy, who's going to tell all the bad things along with the good things, people will actually buy my products. So I decided I'm just going to be honest. I'm going to be honest about who I am. Yes, I am trying to sell you. I literally say to people on the phone, if you know anything about sales, you will know this is not something anybody wants to say. But I tell them straight up, yes, I am here to sell you something. But I'm not going to sell you anything that's not going to be beneficial for you. So I say these things truthfully and honestly, and people will trust me and I will sell more products. Now, I want you to figure out what is it about you that you can express honestly without any filters. This could literally be anything. Like, I have some viewers who want to open a martial arts gym. Go and do it, bro. And find a way where you can teach martial arts in a way that's unique to you, that expresses who you are. Think about the person who made this chair that I'm sitting on. Like, you probably can't see it, but just think about a chair. Who designed that chair? That person would have had some inclination, as weird as this sounds, towards stability and being able to just, stand. Like, it's got four legs, it's perfectly balanced. The person who made a chair, I would argue, is probably very level-headed. He's very stable. Everything that it's ever been invented came from the way someone's personality was shaped. This is something that nobody really understands. So in conclusion, this is what I learned after dropping out of university. Now you, the guy who's watching this, I'm not telling you to drop out of university, okay? But maybe you should, just maybe. All I'm saying is, if you find a way to express yourself truthfully, if you find hobbies that you can become successful in, and that will allow you to express yourself better than university, you better pursue that with all your energy, and it's going to become super easy. If you follow everything I'm saying on this video, I can guarantee you within the next 2 or 3 years, you're going to be in a similar position as I am. You're going to be able to do your job without any stress or strain whatsoever. You're going to wake up every day and you're going to know exactly what you want to do and what you need to do to achieve your goals. Most importantly, you're not going to get tired. When you are following your purpose, you have unlimited energy, bro. Now it's literally 12:32 here. I've been up since 7 a.m., going to interviews, working, so many things. I just came back from training and I'm just making this video right now. Why do I not get tired? I only get like 5 hours of sleep every day. But I'm still gonna come up here and make these videos. Because I don't get tired, bro. Look at me. I have so much energy. It's impossible for me to get tired because I'm following my purpose. When I was going to university, I was always tired, bro. I would go to a 1 hour class, and when I come home, I was literally dying. I was like, bro, I'm done. I just want to nap all day, and that's what I used to do. Sometimes I would try to go to training, but most of the time I was just dead, bro. Nobody ever talks about with regards to purpose. Following your purpose is the thing that's going to allow you to help the Ummah in the best possible way. Subscribe to the channel if you find this message helpful, and watch out for those next videos if you want more of this.